Your resume has one specific purpose: to win an interview. Creating an effective resume can greatly improve your chances of standing out from the crowd and landing your next job. In this section, we will give you tips that will help you create a resume that will get you noticed. Start with the basics. Put your name and contact information at the top of the resume so employers can easily identify you. One page is generally sufficient. If you have more experience and need an additional page, have someone else look at it to make sure you're not repeating accomplishments and that your phrasing is powerful and concise. Keep your resume flexible. Likes, dislikes, and industry-specific needs will require a flexible document that changes depending on the position you are applying for. When you list your work experience, list your title, the name of the organization, city, state, and dates of employment in that order. Your job title should stand out and be seen first, unless the name of the organization is well known. Because abbreviations and acronyms are not understood by everyone, use them sparingly and remember to write out the acronym. Use numbers when possible to illustrate how your work and accomplishments made a specific and measurable impact. Make sure your data is accurate. Use keywords, phrases of the profession, and action verbs to effectively describe your experience. Avoid using personal pronouns such as I or we. You can include memberships, community involvement, and volunteer work if the skills you acquired relate directly to the job you are applying for. These types of involvement can demonstrate professional development as well as leadership skills. You can also include training and hobbies, but only if they are relevant to the position you are applying for. Never include personal information such as age, sex, race, marital status, and religious or political affiliations, as employers cannot legally consider this information when making a hiring decision. Stick to professional information. The only exception to this rule is if you are applying at a religious or political organization, and it would help your application. Create a second sheet with a heading matching that of your resume. For each of your references, list the name, title, company, the company's full address, a phone number with an area code, and an email address. Do not put the statement, "References available upon request," on your resume. Errors and sloppy mistakes can send your resume to the bottom of the pile. Proofreading your resume yourself or having someone else do it can help catch errors before sending it to a potential employer. A fresh pair of eyes can often find things you may have missed. When you print out your resume, use a good printer and use resume paper. Submitting a smudged or wrinkled resume will not portray the professionalism you want. For additional help with your resume, visit one of the local job service offices listed on your screen.